Hello YouTube, Damo here. Welcome back to the Youth Only Challenge of 1860 Munich. Today, we take on PSG in the Champions League in the quarter final for the second consecutive year. We've made the quarters, but for the first time we play PSG. And thank God, and hopefully this will be the last. They are a side that when you go to the coefficients in Europe, that are top of the tree and are top by a mile. And they're last year's defending champions. I said last time out against Juve, the boys have become men. Yeah, but even men get scared when they face teams like this. PSG are star-studded. They're somehow second in the league this year, which means they're not having as good of a year. And you can already see that Pochettino is still in charge. Their schedule looks something like this. Barring a couple of losses out of the blue, and I lost to St. Etienne, they've kind of won the rest. They're a very, very, very good side. But it's the players that concerns me. Because they've got quite the array of a team. There's names you will know there, and there's names that you'll be scared of. And don't worry, it makes me quake in my boots too. And then there's a couple names you go, really, who? Yeah, don't worry, they're all very good. We're going to go through all of them right now, because this might be the biggest stacked side I've ever got a verse on FM in history. Donnarumma's in net for him. Yep, great. Hakimi at right back at 32. Still got 19 speed. Great. Marquinhos is retiring this season and he's still elite. Kimpembe isn't retiring this season and he's still elite, but he's not the quickest out of the two. Nuno Mendes is the left back. Thank God Banajak, who is one of their only couple of regens, is suspended because this guy is just the physical brute that is. You've got then Weston McKenna. You've got Moriba, who is their key player and is next level. You then work in to Charles, the Belgian, who is next insane level. And then you have a front two of Makoku and Ansu Fati. Two guys that are just absolutely clinical in the football manager sense. And guys that have gone for over 100 million each there. Their backup keeper is Mateus. Fofana is their French left-back regen that's been there since he genned out. They haven't even bothered to register this guy for the Champions League in Jorge Sainz. That's how good the squad is. This guy is not even registered for the Champions League. Incredible, right, huh? Andre, Brazilian international striker. Pretty incredible physicals. Illich, very, very good, is even. Sutalo, obviously a very powerful centre-back. Glad if he doesn't start today. Bruno Gomes obviously plays a lot of games for Brazil in the FM. That's probably one of the better Brunos I've ever seen. Isaac, not the actual Isaac, Bergman and Johannesson, the Icelandic legend. He looks absolutely incredible. Saka, just as the backup winger, just casually. Ben White, not even registered for the Champions League and still looks incredible. Rodri is joining Milan and is at the back end of his career. Christian Pulisic is not even registered at 32. And Hodak is probably their third regen in that entire squad. And to be quite fair compared to everybody else, he's just a bit out of his league. Just a casual PSG side. Yeah, they're class and they're very good. Since we last met, we did lose a game to Dortmund, which we dominated. And, yeah, well, it was a typical Dortmund game where you don't score goals. And then we had a 2-0 win against Union Berlin. It's PSG, boys. It's as big as it comes. I'll tell you what, this is as big as it's going to get. We do have a bit of an injury concern to Rosario. Thank you. And Kisma, obviously, as well, is suspended. We are going to get Burhane out there because he's a little bit more, I know what I'm doing out on the left, and Zeddy. Where do we start? Christopher Zeddy. I think Christopher Zeddy's not a bad go here. But I think Burhane has more quality. I'm going to go Christopher Zeddy. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go Christopher Zeddy. Not going to go Christopher Zeddy. Villanova needs to find a way into this team too, I think, as well. This is the problem, is that you only get 7 bench spots. Omholt not 100%. We're going to drop Omholt. Rosario's been past fit, but he's not 100%. And I think we go Morales, and I think we go with Sully out at left back. Your team to take on this mega star, or world number 1 PSG side is Artis in goals. Lovett, Morales, Alcides and Sully. Burhane, Rudy, Dino and Itch. Darcy Hart, the hero last time out, and James Marquette, who loves a Champions League goal. Let's go beat the world number 1s, huh? Got to beat them eventually. Surprisingly enough, we topped our group, we ran into them last round, so there you go. Fatty started, Makoku started, Mariba started, Rodri started, which is good. The same back four you would have seen. Andre starting up top, so they're playing 4-3-3 by the looks of that system. I think that suits them a lot. I believe that is a 4-3-3 instead of a 5 at the back that they had loaded up. That is a 4-3-3. There you go. Pretty incredible. I have faith in you, boys. I have faith in this young little squad. Average age of 21. Boys became men last time out. And now, it's all about taking on the world number 1s. Alright, PSG, there they are officially. Sucker on the bench as well. Charles on the bench, McKenna on the bench, Fofana on the bench. Here we go. PSG in their famous PSG colours, and we're in the blue and we are in the white. We're definitely going to go to extended highlights for this. And here we go. Johannesson, Makoku, Andre. Finds Mariba, who goes long to Ansu Fati. And it's a highlight here, 7 minutes in for PSG. Away goals don't count, but I can see them scoring 5 and the game being all but over. But I believe in these boys. Rodri now finds Johannesson. Makoku finds Fati. And they are just probing with Nuno Mendes. And that finds Mariba, who can hit him from distance. Dino, what a tackle. And Sully finds Burhane, and just you believe maybe on the break. But unfortunately for us, it does not come. And they go long. Alcides has been beat by Andre. And if it wasn't for Artis, we're 1-0 down. Alcides, the best centre-back in the Champions League last season, with an uncharacteristic mistake. But lucky for us, 9 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Yeah, I know, I heard you. I'm busy. 10 minutes in, had to deal with mum. 0-0 here. And Nuno Mendes now. With a ball. Cleared away, it's Hart. We're on the break here. Rudy getting forward. And Hart just driving with will. And off he goes. Down this side with a ball back stick. His name's Itch. Oh, it was a free header. He should do better. Unfortunately, straight at Donnarumma. And a massive moment for Munich. Burhane looks for Hart. Heads in, but I think he's offside. 1-0 is not going to last. It's going to be checked and it's going to be ruled out. Initial reaction was off. We've beaten Donnarumma finally. Well, not finally. We've beaten Donnarumma an impossible time. It's counted. We are leading the champions. We are leading the best team in world football in season 10. 1-0. And to be quite fair, we deserve the lead too. Honestly, thought he was offside. 1-0. These backstick crosses, boys. They're unbelievable. 25 minutes played and PSG a bit shell-shocked. Love it with a ball in. Hart's there again. He's hit the bar. I've loaded up some like direct free kicks, low shot, like in the match, in the tactic screen, about whipping balls backstick to big guys at the back. Hart is 1. And he has a goal again. Danny Lovett now. He goes on down this line. Loves this role. And he goes and he drives. A man that has rejected many a bid for. We've rejected many a bid for. Poor little cross. And Donnarumma will claim easy after the headed attempt by Margetts, I say. Look at this though, boys. 38 minutes played. 8 shots, 5. And we are giving them a pounding. But it's only 1-0 and this PSG side can come out at any moment. Rudy heads away, but only as far as Hakimi. And he looks for Roger, who finds Mariba. And just like that, it's 1-1. He is unreal. He used to do that for me at Mess and Fm20. And just like that, a man I love so much from Football Managers just broke all 1860 Munich hearts. The lead lived for a bit, but not for long. PSG haven't been great, but what a finish that is, huh? Can't do much about that. And it is 1-1. If that's what it's going to take for PSG to score, so be it. Let us lose the moments of brilliance. Not to mistakes and not to match engine worries. Anyway, Rodrigo finds Kimpembe and PSG seem to finally get on top of this game now. Mendes picks it up on the touchline, staying that bit wider. And he can probably whip a ball in here. Alcides heads, Dino goes, and on the break is James Margetts and co. Each ahead of him, Love it there too. And Love it feels his boots down this right-hand side. Can he get a good ball in? Not bad, heart, heads, but over. Not the best ball in from Danny, not having his best of game. Approaching half-time of 1-1. Highlight with a minute to go. That throw was never on. It's a poor mistake from Sully. And Mokoku is driving and looking dangerous. Alcides steps on him. It bounces back to him. Alcides tackled it into Sully. And it fall back to Mokoku. Just like that, they had a moment as well. Sully's having a stinker. Look, I'm happy with that. If we play like that, boys, that's incredible. Against PSG, who are the world number ones, that's incredible. A little bit of Chelsea about this, like Chelsea semi-final, where we dominated that first leg at home and they beat us 2-1. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. Highlight from kickoff, Andre Mokoku, geez, and Mokoku's just driving at will. He's showing Sully the door. Back stick headed over the bar. I think we need to make a change, personally. I'm just looking at that left-hand side and I'm going, mate, it's not the place I want to be. Name's Oscar, you're in pretty quick. Sully out. Get Morales out to that left-hand side. Just feel like I've seen enough of Mokoku to know that we need the better defender out there. Andre now with Rodrigo. Finds Johannesson. Into Hakimi. Mokoku again. And Artis saves. We dominated PSG for about 30 minutes, boys. We scored a set piece. If we scored 2 or 3, you never know what this tie could have been. We could have. Instead, it's 1-0 and PSG have come out second half and they look rampant. And it's 1-0. 55 minutes played. It's a free kick. We've been decent from set pieces since loading these in. Backstick ball. Oscar, Alcides. That one there I thought does count. We might have just put 2 set pieces away against PSG. Oscar, Alcides. And the goal will stand and we lead again against PSG. Burhane, Oscar, and the Brazilian star man. The man who's actually rated as Brazil's key player in the national side. Alcides scores. 60 minutes in. Don't think we go to the possession-based 4-4-2 just yet. Lovett finds Dino. Can beat a man. He's got good flair. Gets to the byline. Lovett again. Drops the shoulder. Ball in. Clear by Donnarumma. Falls the heart. It's 3-1. PSG is shell-shocked. The defending champions have the backs up against the wall. And this little youth team from Munich lead the champions 3-1. Unbelievable. Love it with a ball. Donnarumma couldn't deal with the world-class keeper. Just threw a leg at it. And Hart is there to pop it home. We haven't got much luck in many games, but here we have a bit of luck. Ansu Fati now. Tackled by Dino. Falls to Kimpembe. Fati again. I smell blood myself, but if they scored right now, this complexion, this game changes again. Rodrigo again. Ball into Fati. Cleared. And wow. If there's ever been a highlight to sum up that football manager saying, hey, you're doing too well, that's the highlight. I could not get that highlight in another 1,000 efforts. A tackle that gets cleared into Dino and then Rosario misses a header. Huh? Come on. Just when I said we finally get a slice of luck, bang, FM does that. That kind of sums up how our games usually go against Dortmund, by the way. 68 minutes played, I am going to switch into the positive one. I could smell blood, but FM wants me to, sweat, I guess. He's just going to come off Villanueva because he has a little bit more work rate as well. Highlight straight away, Hakimi. Fati. Rodrigo. Hakimi. If we lose this game by a goal, I'm gonna regret that second goal PSG just scored. I cannot believe that happened. Rosario heads. That time he wins a header. Thank you. Mar gets now. Hey, that's a red. Get Nuno off. That's a reckless challenge. Switch straight away, back into it. Bang, off we go, off we go, off we go. They're down to 10, 70 minutes played. We're going for them. Go for them, boys. Got them on the ropes. They go narrow. That's fine. Got to go for them now. Morales finds Rudy. Back into Alcides. Dino's in between lines. Can he find a ball? His name is Danny Lovett. He can beat a man. And Lovett put the ball in. Cleared only as far as Villanueva. Rudy now. Looks for Alcides. Morales not known for getting forward too well, but out he goes. Gets to the box. Cuts one in there. Burhane saved by Donnarumma, or else it was 4-2. Charles picks it up. That should be the highlight. Hart wins it back. Never mind. That should be the highlight now that they've gone long. One last change. Burhane's dead. Don't really have a left winger out there to bring in. Darcy Hart's dead. Yannick Krung. Go out there, my boy. Complete forwarded, actually. I want you to help him build up here because we're going to have an extra man. And I'm going to move Dino to centre mid on attack. Get that bit more forward. Off we go. 80 minutes played. PSG down to 10. Morales finds Rudy. Back to Alcides. Back to Morales. Burhane. Looks for Margetts. James Margetts. Forced wide. It was actually good defending. So I usually blame him, but that was good defending. Will we find a last gasp? 4-2. If they score with 10 men, I'm going to be livid, by the way. Because they don't deserve anything out of this. They've been horrid. And here goes up. Lovett's off. Of course. How often do you see one red card for each side in a game of FM? Can we just say in this game here, they've second goal was a clearance into my own player that looped up, and my centre-back then missed the header, and then my star player, my best player, gets suspended for the second leg. Typical Football Manager. And I just made all 3 changes. Rudy's going to come and fill in at left back, at right back. I don't have anyone that can play out there. Rudy just going to go in and play fullback on support. Fullback on support. Dino's going to move into centre mid and just deeper line play make, I reckon. And I'm going to go... No, I'll go into that. There we are. Go like that. Bang, bang, and bang. If they score, I'll be livid, man. If they score, I'll be livid. How lucky did PSG want to be? No, they're the world number ones. They don't need any luck. And FM's kind of just going, yeah, have it. Hakimi now. Ball in. Mukoku heads over. Come on, boys. Start time wasting that a little bit more. Still think we could maybe find a goal as well. 5 minutes of added time. It's probably about right considering the red cards and all that. Marquinhos Kimpembe. Marquinhos finds Charles and then goes long to Ansu Fati. They're just committing men. They're just committing men. Charles, Illich puts it over. Come on, boys, get home. Time ticks and ticks and ticks. There's a minute to go. If they score now, I am going to be livid. Artis, hold that ball. Time waste it. Drop it at your feet. Do whatever you want to do, buddy. Now you roll it out. We play. You've got to play with it. Thank you. They squeeze, that's fine. Now we long it. Long it now. Whoop. What's with us kicking the ball into a guy 2 metres in front of us? He's had to pull up a world-class save. That would have been the second highlight that they scored from, where we've gone to hit a clearance and kicked it into someone. How many times, FM? Mariba now has already scored a long-range hit. Illich again. PSG are coming. Fati, no turn. Mariba, no shot. Get a block on Charles. It's game over. Wow, referee blows it there. We beat the world number ones and defending champs at home 3-2. But if this goal, which came against the run of the blue, out of the blue, costs me a goal, a chance to get through a semi-final, knock them out, I'll be livid. Because how it hits, loops, and my centre-back who's world-class misses it, I will never know. We've beaten PSG on the night. They've been ridiculously lucky. They've barely created. They did create. They scored from range, and a lucky highlight like that. And to be fair, if we didn't get a send-off, I still back us to score a fourth even with 5 minutes on the clock. We lead, and that's all that matters. We will have a lead going to France against the defending champions and the world number ones. And that's all we could ask for. If you told me we win 3-2 before this game, I would have laughed you out the door and snapped your hand off for it. But to only lead 3-2 after dominating like that and to witness the goals that they scored, I'm a little bit just about it. Because I really think that should have been 4 or 5-2. Welcome back, YouTube. Quarterfinal, second leg. Parc des Princes in France. We take a 3-2 lead over to France from our first leg, obviously. We just beat Barrow 4-3-2 in the league as well to all but secure Champions League football yet again for next season. We would have to lose our last 3 games of the season, which is possible, and we do play Leipzig. But, yeah, and like St. Paul and Mönchengladbach aren't easy games. But I do back us to finish in the top 4 and make Champions League again. That should be some solace that if we do get knocked out here, it does go all but wrong. That we still have another crack next year at this. Anyhow, though, they've got 3 players unregistered, like I've mentioned. Nuno Mendes is suspended because of obviously getting sent off. And the more important one is their star striker, Andre, is out with an injury, which is fantastic news for us. We obviously have Danny Lovett suspended, which obviously is a big impact, but it does mean cult hero Brito does play. And we obviously do have a chance to knock out the defending champions. Lovett's obviously going to come out the team. Brito's obviously going to come to there, who's actually wanted by PSG and Chelsea. And we are going to bring Villanueva. No, we're going to bring Krug into the bench, who just scored goals. And we're going to leave one out on the, post-substitute bench, if so you say. Here's your team, boys. Your team of men, huh? They did so well in the first leg. They could have put it away if they really wanted to. But we're going to come out and go just as aggressive against them away in France. No respect. Go out there. Play your way. Our way. The 1860 way. Artists in goals. Brito, Rosario, Alcides and Morales, who loves a big game. We are going to go with Kisma, Rudy, Dino, Niech, Hart and Margetts. It is a side that I wish we had Lovett. But Brito is one of those guys that was a cult hero and a main reason we went so far in the Champions League last year. Let's just hope that today we brought our shooting boots and it's not as crazy as a tie. It was a second leg, as the Juve game. Come on, boys, go out there, make me proud. I'm already proud to even be here and be ahead of PSG. But here we go. The first goal would be crucial. And PSG have lined up with Charles playing up front, Fadi and Mokoku, Mariba, and that Banjic has come back into the team. The same back 4 and goalkeeper as last time out, bar Nuno Mendes. They brought the regen left back in as well, I think I saw very quickly there. So a couple of forced changes for, obviously, PSG, and a forced change for us. We're underway here in France. We're potentially 90 minutes away from back-to-back semi-finals. And we're also potentially 90 minutes away from all the heartache of being knocked out of the Champions League yet again. 40-second free kick from Mokoku in scoring range, but he has put that one just wide of the netting. And that will get us underway here and into some highlights and into the game ticking away. Free kick for Brito, Mr. Cult Hero. He's the cult hero. And we lead 4 minutes in at the Parc des Princes. And Brito has gone and popped one top bids. Only takes free kicks when he's on the park, when Lovett doesn't play. But my boy, he's never going to score a more important goal or more hit free kick. He's unreal, that boy. Straight away, Hakimi down the other end has made us even forget that moment. Rudy clears. Itch on the break. We're good at the break here. Mar gets peeled wide for him. Ignored by Itch. That's just not on. And Banjic is like the reborn Kante, even though he's not French. He's just incredible. Wins that one back. Marquinhos now. Mistake. Mar gets one-on-one. Beat the keeper. Jigs and Jags with 2-0 up in 6 minutes against PSG. What is going on in the world of football? The world number ones, last year's defending champions, are 2-0 down in their own backyard and they only have themselves to blame. Mar gets jigs and he jags. He gave the keeper the left and right eye. And Jimmy Boy, the man from Te Puka, New Zealand, has scored. It's 2-0. We lead 5-2 on the night on aggregate. And oh my word. Donnarumma finds Kimpembe. And he goes long and they pump it. Brito wins the header and it falls to Ech. And his ball looks for Hart. Flicks down to Kisma. Can he get a strike on goal? It's well blocked there by Hakimi. We are in extended highlights. We are. And in the end, we still lead 2-0. It's not even been 10 minutes, lads, and we're 2-0 up. Ball in was cleared away. Brito, mate, what a legend he is. He just steps up on the big occasion. And now PSG have a chance down the other end. Banjik's ball in. We've missed a header. Iach just pumps it away. And this is how we conceded a lot of our goals, was on the re-break from the corner. Like, we'd head it away, get it away, and then they would score. Let's hope that doesn't happen in this highlight. Donnarumma now goes long. And I back Brito to sweep up. He's just dead Dutch. Does everything right, that boy. Iach loses it again. He's struggling in that inverted winger role. He hasn't come to grips with it yet, even though he can play it further up. Moriba now, Iach. He thumps another one away. Hart's going to try and chase. Just feels like a PSG highlight, this one. We've given the ball away a couple of times with Iach, but Dino wins it back. He doesn't know the meaning of a PSG highlight. And Iach picks it up again, looks for Darcy Hart, and in the end, straight at Donnarumma on his non-preferred right foot. We're performing our XG. Game's broken. Yeah, man. It is. Brito now, headed away, and that will be that. We lead 2-0 in the night, 5-2 on aggregate. And our XG is 1.2. We scored twice, which is not something that's happened a lot this season for us. Hakimi finds Marquinhos. Back to Donnarumma. And Donnarumma thumps 1 second line. Great little leg from the Italian world-class goalkeeper. I was about to say wonder kid. He's a wonder kid when the game starts. Makoku's in, another wonder kid. He shouldn't miss. He was offside. Okay. He didn't know it was offside. I was more in shock. Makoku missed the 1-on-1 like that. 20 minutes played. It's 2-0. Banjak. Ball in. Fatty. Hits the post. And apparently it's an offside against Kimpembe anyway. Don't know what that was for. At the minute, PSG have had moments that have been scary, but we lead 2-0 and time's ticking away. It's not like ticking away like 80 minutes played. But we do have a 2-goal lead. They need 3 goals to send it to extra time. Alcides heads. Rudy doesn't want it. Doesn't want it. Johannesson, Marquinhos. When someone remind me for me to fix defending corners, I'm going to start putting guys on the edge of the area if we do get headers away. As Fatty finds the back of the net. I'm going to make a change on the fly. Set pieces, corners, defending. Don't know why it's Rudy, but you are going to lurk edge of area, buddy. And you two are going to just sweep up. Because you don't win anything, so just sit there. (2-1). PSG need 2 goals still. But our 2-goal lead on the night's been halved. Banjik, good ball to Fatty. Fatty doesn't miss that like Makoku did. And there we go. Yeah, Banjik's putting on all these crosses. No point me pressing him. He's playing DM. In 4-4-2, we don't need to kill our shape assistant. Anyway, Morales. Rudy. Finds a ball in a heart. Ball looks for Dino. He's quality, this boy. Donnarumma saves. It wasn't the typical Dino finish either. Usually he goes with venom and power and all that sort of conviction. And it looked like a nervy little finish, that one from Dino, who's world class and probably will still find a way to get in the box. We're 45 minutes away from making back-to-back semi-finals. Absurd. We could do it by knocking out the champions. Moriba, Fofana. He goes back to Kimpembe, and he finds Ansu Fati. Highlights from kickoff always scary. And it looks for Marquinhos, and he finds Hakimi. And Hakimi now looks for Bergman and Johansson. And that's a ball picked off by Brito, and that should be the highlight. We've been much the better side on the night in terms of with the attacking movement and creation. They, however, have edge possession. Fofana. Banjak. Fofana again, the Banjak. Finds Marib. He's already scored one from distance against me. Alcides heads away. We knew about that one this time. Hart now looks for runners. Doesn't find any, really. Should have probably gone to Iach. And now PSG build up again. It's part of me that wants to switch to the more positive 4-4-2 to try and contain a bit more. Knowing we have a 2-goal lead to do it with. But I also feel like we could get another one. Morales now looks for Kisma. Finds him. Down the line he goes. Needs an option here. Instead he burns with his Hakimi, who catches him back up. Iach with the header. Donnarumma with an easy claim. 57 minutes played. Been the better side, much the better XG. And at the minute, I'm just going to leave it in the capable hands of the boys. 62 minutes play. It's another corner. It's Saka. It's Alcida's heads away. It's Moriba again. Moriba still with a ball in. Fatty heads. Artis easy. Rolls out quickly to Rosario. Finds Dino. We still play our football in our way. Straight to Ilich. And now they're stretched. The ball to Hart. On the break. He gets there. He goes fast on Aruma. And on the break, it's free. We're 3 goals up again. It's 3-1 on the night. And Darcy Hart, eat your heart out. That is a pun we say on purpose on the stream, by the way. Links down below. Come follow us live on Twitch. Give it a like. We're beating PSG. Donnarumma came to come at his feet. He got there and he slotted it underneath him. 64 minutes played. I've seen enough, lads. They need 3. Sit off a little bit. We move the ball around now. This is our time to keep possession. We see this out now. Holt's more defensive. I'm going to put him as a defensive winger on support. Bit of a different sort of move. Something I wouldn't normally do. But I just feel like with this going on, here we go. Also going to move us to slightly more time wasting. Artis finds Rosario. And now see this goes long. Hart can win a flick on, but if that's the highlight, then so be it. Donnarumma now goes long. Holt wins. Dino's good with his feet. Finds Ilich. Looks for Margets. Hart goes. And he beats. And he goes. And in the end, he went for goal. If that's the highlight, I'm happy. Yep, perfect. Another highlight straight away, though. 72nd minute. A goal right now would turn the game on its head. Would turn the game on its head. As Saka gets there. Lays it to Ilich. Artis smartly down. A goal right now would change this complexion of this game completely. It would make it so nervy. And with these young men, they're not boys anymore because they beat Juve. Good save from Artis. What a hand. These young men, see if they could hold on with the pressure of the Paris crowd, willing PSG on if they got one right now. Headed away by Margets. Well up, son. Already picks it up, and that should be the highlight. Another highlight straight away. PSG all over us. Ilich now. Brito. Good ball to Margets, peeling wide. Need to keep it. Finds Dino. Finds Ilich. It's all about us now. Just keep that ball. Rosario now. A bit more cautious. A little bit more measured with our movement. And we find Margets in space and time. And that was the chance to seal the cake. In the end, Donnarumma's made a good save. Still shows you, by the way, this positive, bit more defensively minded, more, ball possession system still creates chances. I don't know what Rudy's done there, but okay, whatever. Another highlight. Far out game. This is not as tense as the Juve game, but nonetheless still tense. Johannesson. Goal would change it. I don't want a goal to change it. Hakimi. Benjak. Ilich. Charles. Ilich again. Gets down that line. Finds Hakimi. That's well wide. I'm going to switch it to Key because, to be quite honest, I've seen too many highlights here. I'm getting more nervous watching him. Krug's going to come in. And Morales for Ami. Sure. Help defend. I think that's all she wrote, boys. We just knocked the champions out. I don't see him scoring 3 goals in 3 minutes, boys. I reckon we've just knocked the champions out. We have come and we have conquered. The champions. Makoku, Fadi, Charles, Moriba, Donnarumma, Hakimi, Kimpembe. They have been pushed aside by this little old team from 1860 Munich. And we are going to back-to-back semi-finals in the Champions League, lads. We are going to back-to-back semi-finals in the Champions League. We have just gone... and knocked out the defending champions and the world number ones. What on earth has gone on there? We have a semi-final. We have a semi-final of the Champions League. Again, I cannot quite believe that. Oh my, I'm in shock, man. We did it that easy. We actually did it easy. The chat's like we did it easy. We did it easy against PSG. This is a star-studded PSG side. A star-studded PSG side. Donnarumma, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Fofana the regen, Banjax the regen, Johannesson, Mariba, Mokoku, Fati, Charles. Obviously, they didn't have Andre. Jorge Sanz wasn't, registered for whatever reason. Nuno Mendes was suspended. Pulisic, Ben White, Rodri, Bruno. Mate, doesn't bother me, mate. Different type of Bruno. Bruno Ramirez, not Bruno Fernandes. But look, I cannot quite believe that. We have a semi-final in the Champions League. And the semi-final is either going to be Madrid or United. And we are going to stick with this till we find out. Is it going to be Real Madrid, the Spanish Giants, or Man United, the most overpowered side of football managers historically, usually? They always do well, even though they're absolutely dead horrid in real life. Would love to see our actual second half momentum. Apparently, when we switched, we struggled. Doesn't bother me, mate. We scored. We scored goals. Does not bother me. P22 there, United and Madrid. And we, in the semi-final of the Champions League, are going to the Bernabeu. Real Madrid 2, United 1. It's the first time we play Real Madrid in the save. And we are going to back-to-back semi-finals. And it's Real Madrid next episode for a place in the Champions League final. Can we go one step better than last year? Well, let's go find out next episode. Like, subscribe, give it all the follows down below. From me, from 1860 in the Twitch chat, we'll see you next time for the semi-final against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. And, of course, here in Germany.